Does everything really happen for a reason? Yeah, that's a good one. So yes, it does. Everything does happen for a reason, but it may not be the reason that we think it is or that we want it to be. Or the mind is always looking to create things and create connections and understand things and grasp things in order to make them real, because that's the only thing the mind understands is things that are real, that are physical, that you can see with your senses, connect to with your senses. But there's so much more that's going on underneath, obviously. And so the situations that happen are situations we create. And most of them we create because we're not aware of that which we're not aware of, which are the blind spots from which we react blindly to situations, thereby creating them. Okay? So again, there's no state of awareness and unawareness. It's about less aware and more aware. But there are things inside of us that we're less aware of. These are our blind spots. And from these blind spots in which we don't know ourselves, in which we haven't realized who we are, we react from these places. We react to the world around us, the situations that we encounter. And that blind reaction is what creates these situations and recreates the same situations over and over and over. And then we ask ourselves, why do I attract the same people or the same situations? Why can't I get this thing going or that thing going? Abundance, health, whatever it is, it applies to everything. It's that blind reaction that is keeping us trapped, in a way, in these situations that we create over and over. Now, we create them over and over. Life brings them to us over and over so that we can get out of it. That's the beautiful design of life. Everything that we need to become more aware of within ourselves, that we need to realize ourselves in, those situations are, we're constantly creating them. Life is bringing them to us constantly. It's a co-creation process. But we're meant to break out of these patterns. We're meant to heal. We're meant to get beyond healing. We're meant to get into a space of freedom, of flowing with life, of not clinging or resisting and blindly reacting to things. That's where, the struggle happens. That's where we feel small and tiny, like it's us against the world, or what's wrong with me, and all these doubts and fears and all the headspace talk happens. So we want to get out of that space, out of that blind reaction. From there, we create those situations until we learn our lesson. And the lesson is to be more aware of who we are. It's not about right or wrong. There's no right or wrong in life. We're supposed to do everything we're doing. You're supposed to be in those situations over and over. You're supposed to recreate them so that you can rise above them and expand out of them. So that is the mechanism, and just resisting and clinging, resisting the things we don't like, clinging to the things we do like, that creates hiccups. It interrupts that flow, but that is the process of becoming more aware. So whatever situation, which situation ever happens, it's always the same thing. It doesn't matter what area of life. It's look at, when you feel triggered, what is that trigger pointing to within yourself? Okay? And all it is you're not doing anything wrong. Again, no wrong or right. But it's shining the light of your awareness. It's becoming aware of that, so this blind reaction doesn't happen anymore. And then you get out of that situation. So until you do develop that self-awareness, yes, things are happening for a reason, and the reason is you. And the bigger reason, the life wants you to be you. So ultimately, everything is going according to plan. There's no right or wrong. You can't get lost. You have this built-in GPS of your inner voice, your inner wisdom that knows how to respond to a situation that is in alignment with you or that is not in alignment with you. That's the choice every moment of the day. And the more you make choices that are in alignment, the more you choose to be you, the more confident you get, the more resilient you get, the more purposeful you get, the happier you get, the joyful, the healthier. Everything flows from being you.